Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your June 2020 mid-month general reading. We are looking at the last half of June, and this is for the earth sign of Taurus. Welcome everyone. I hope you are all safe and well and as mentally stable as possible with everything that all of us have been going through these last handful of months. You know, the virus, the pandemic, the restrictions, quarantine, everything shutting down, protests, politics. It's all been a bit kind of crazy and insane, and of course the underlying stress and anxiety that goes along with that. I hope that everyone can take even just a little bit of time out of every day to kind of do something you find just pleasurable and distracting, you know, to kind of keep us somewhat mentally even. Thank you for everything that you do and have done and continue to do in support of this channel. Like, share, subscribes, donations, taking the time to tune in. Thank you so much. So this reading is for the earth sign of Taurus, our beloved beautiful bulls, for the last couple of weeks of June 2020. So that's Taurus sun, Taurus moon, Taurus rising. If your Venus is in Taurus, if you are cross-watching for a Taurian, general readings, of course, resonate a little differently. They mean something a little different for everyone who watches. So if you know all of your signs, watch them. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. They can all bring in a little bit of different information to kind of give clarity into what's going on in your life during this short period of time. If any of the readings do resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading, get information about that, just click on the description link below, click on that little arrow that pulls down info and contact details. You'll see my email address there, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. Feel free to send me an email. I can usually respond within the same day or the first 24 hours. And scheduling personal readings is done in a pretty timely fashion too. It's all that I do, personal readings. It's what I do full time. So I'm pretty diligent about your schedule and my schedule to get those readings set up as quickly as possible. So email me. I'd be delighted to hear from you. All right, Taurus, let's move right into this. I am using Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Taurus. All right, Taurus, we begin with defense, the Seven of Wands, followed by the Sun. Keep getting home from this. Defending home, family. We have the Queen of Cups, followed by the Two of Wands. From the bottom of the deck, overall energy and focus is the World. I have my air conditioner on because it's too hot not to, so hopefully the background noise will not interfere. So Taurus, it feels like, for many of you, or the ones that I'm reading for, there is some struggle or trying to make a decision, contemplating whether or not something is over and it's time to move on to the next phase or something new, or whether to stay fighting and defending or protecting or guarding something that you have invested a lot in. Now that's something, of course, is going to mean different things for everybody watching because it's a general reading. There's many of you watching. This could be, I kind of got, for a lot of you, it's something to do with home and family, which could be the actual home. It could be something to do with your family. It could be a primary relationship or marriage or something of that sort. For others of you, it might be, you know, a job or career situation. So let's clarify some of these. Well, yeah, let's clarify. So your overall energy is the World, which is the last or one of the last major arcana cards. This is where the Fool's Journey, who has the 0 at his card, he's starting the journey, and all of the cards after that, you know, are about our journey through life, the Fool's Journey through life. And the World is successful completion and moving on to the next thing, the next phase. So that's the overall energy, but it is a card of major completion. And okay, what's the next journey, you know? So let's clarify that. But I feel like there's a struggle here, like you don't know to stay or go. You don't know whether to continue investing because it's so hard, or it's time to let go or move on. And so let's clarify the world. Yikes. Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords. This clarifies the world. I really don't like these cards. I never like seeing them come up for anyone. However, there are positive aspects, as there are in every card. The Ten of Swords, another card of ending, because in the tarot, the number 10 represents the completion of a cycle, or a cycle kind of coming to a close, the circle coming full circle, the full achievement of a suit. The 10 in any suit represents the most of the energy of that suit. Swords is mental energy. It's air energy, so it governs our head, our mind, our beliefs, our ideologies, our thoughts, our communication, our words, truth, enlightenment, learning, higher education. Swords. So the Ten of Swords is often called, and you have the Nine of Swords here, which is stress, anxiety, insomnia, worry, your fears, hijacking your rational mind, thinking about something obsessively over and over again until it gets to be so huge and horrible and terrible in your head that it may not reflect in the reality of the situation. The Ten of Swords is a card that can represent betrayal. It's often portrayed as some version of being stabbed in the back. The positive aspect to the 10, especially the challenging 10s, like the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, represents that whatever this betrayal or feeling thrown under the bus, whatever this was about, it's closing out. It's coming to an end. The cycle is ending. There's a new day dawning after this. The Nine of Swords is, again, your fears and concerns, especially for the future, anxieties coming out and sort of hijacking your rational mind. The positive aspect to the Nine of Swords is that while the source of your worries and fears and anxieties might be valid, this is a card of building it up to be much, much bigger and worse than it actually needs to be. So you can cut this energy down. So this is all clarifying the world, which is your general energy and the general focus of the last half of June, Taurus. And again, especially based on the other cards I'm seeing, it feels like what's prevalent for you the last half of June is this thing over? And for those of you for whom this might be a personal relationship, whether it's romantic love or a very close relationship of another sort, friends, family, even work, did somebody hurt you? And you're wondering, and you've been maybe trying to get over it. Maybe you guys have been trying to. Did you get hurt or betrayed? Did you hurt or betray somebody else in a relationship or partnership of some kind? And you've been trying to heal and repair and kind of move forward, but you're wondering if maybe it's just too much. Maybe there's too much water under the bridge. Maybe it would be better just to close this thing out and shake hands or sign papers and move on. That's kind of what it feels like. Should you keep defending, protecting, guarding, kind of trying to heal and put things together, or should you move on? That's kind of the general sense I'm getting. I mean, we have the Seven of Wands and the Sun, right? The Seven of Wands is a defensive card, protective, guarding, defending your home, castle, keep, relationship, job, whatever it is, the thing that matters to you, because the Seven represents you've put a fair amount of work into the thing that matters. And again, the thing could be anything, a job, a career, a relationship of some kind. It's being challenged. Do you keep defending it? What clarifies that is the Sun. This could mean a couple of different things. I mean, the Sun is, I love seeing the Sun in a tarot deck, because just like the actual real planet, the Sun, or is the Sun a star? It affects everything. Light, love, warmth, illumination, banishes the shadows, illuminates, brings answers, clarity. It represents an uplifting of energy, darkness into light, winter into spring, sickness into health, heaviness, sadness, financial restrictions all get lightened and lessened and sometimes completely lifted. Because just like the real sun, when the sun card comes out in the tarot spread, it affects all the surrounding cards. It adds a little extra boost to positive energy cards, and it can lessen any challenging energy we see. So I like seeing it. But it is about an uplifting of energy, which the Wands is focused, intensive, defensive energy. So maybe what you're trying to hold on to is this, or the hope of this, what this means for you. Maybe some of you may be in kind of this space where, defending, protecting, and guarding and being vigilant can be very wearing and exhausting over time. So do you stay with this, some of you, or do you just I'm just going to put my sword down and just abandon this thing so that I can go into the sun again? I mean, it's like you're caught in between these two things. Is it time to move on? Can we really get over the thing in order to have the better thing? Can we really get over this? Because it looks like, it's a general reading, the details and specifics are always going to vary, but the energy fundamentally remains the same. Something happened in the past. There was some hurt, betrayal, somebody threw somebody under a bus, something. Anxiety, stress, it's like you can't get over it, they can't get over it, it's still the thing. It's still like the 800-pound gorilla, purple gorilla in the living room. You're working, you're trying to hold on to it and put things together and move forward and heal, but it's still kind of there. Does that mean we should just go, leave it, move on? Or should I stay fighting, defending? Again, that's what I'm feeling. Here we have the Queen of Cups and the Two of Wands. The Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising, showing up as a female, could be a male. I feel like this is an actual external human being involved in this that's not you. It feels like it's the other person in this situation. Could be a work thing, romance, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, family member. Two of Wands, duality, choices, decisions. Do I unlock this box? Do I unlock the other box? Being at a crossroads, trying to figure out which way to go. It could be this person trying to make this decision about you or in regards to you, especially if you hurt someone or something of that sort. If they're the ones that betrayed you or hurt you, or there's some kind of, conflictive dynamic going on there, Taurus, it could be that you're trying to make a decision about that person, something about that person, or involves the situation which involves this person, because I feel like it's an actual external person. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or somebody who shows up as the Queen of Cups, which, on her best days, the Queen of Cups is, this is the Queen of Water, emotions. This is somebody who's emotionally responsible, balanced, intuitive, loving, nurturing, good source of support, feedback, and comment, and comfort. We all have our bad days, of course, where all of that is reversed. So it's making a decision. It looks like it's making a decision about a person. But the Queen of Cups is also the Queen of emotion, balanced emotions, intuition, relying on your feelings. This could also be, kind of the heart conflicting with the head. Sorry. The heart conflicting with the head. I just reversed that. Should we try rubbing our belly and patting our head at the same time? All right, enough of that, Maggie. Let's clarify some of this conflictive energy. Seven of Wands, the Sun. I feel like it's all kind of the same thing. Do I stay or do I go? Is this over? Is it worth still fighting for? It, of course, meaning different things to different people. Do I stay? Do I go? Is this worth fighting for? Or should I just open my hands and let it fall? Yeah, same thing. Here's the struggle, the battle, the conflict, the dichotomy of it. Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords. Two very different energies. Emotion, water, air, thoughts. That's the struggle. The Seven of Cups is focusing on the possibility, the potential, beautiful, perfect possibility, potential. Well, the most perfect thing that could happen is this. That's what I want to focus on. It can be an unrealistic energy, dreamy, illusionary, daydreaming, building castles in the sky, fantasizing, which we all need to do, but sometimes this is a card of just focusing on what the best possible outcome could be and not considering anything else. The Queen of Swords. This is the Queen of Air, the Queen of Thought, truth, linear, practical, rightness, the numbers lining up. This is somebody who has a long road of experience behind her, and it has not been easy. She has a wealth of experience from that, but she's also, because of that, she has a number of scars and wounds, been there, done that, worn the t-shirt, can see BS coming a mile away, is very direct and upfront about it, has no patience for fools or any kind of BS. Sometimes a bit on the cynical and jaded side. Totally different energy from this dreamy Seven of Cups, which is, oh, but we could be this, or it could be this, and I'm fighting for my happy home, or my perfect, So, again, the battle and the struggle, the dichotomy is, I think, head and heart. And it's about kind of finding a balance in the midst of that, Taurus. Taking a look at this situation, whatever it is, job, work, relationship. Okay, there's been some hurt, maybe some betrayal in the past. I've been fighting to hold on and keep things together. We have moving forward, but it feels so hard. It feels like we're never going to get over this thing that happened. And if it's about two people, regardless of the nature of the relationship or situation, whether or not you can get over some kind of hurt or betrayal comes down to one basic thing. Are both of you on the same page about being willing to do whatever it is to heal and push through? If you both are, and I mean whatever it is, then you can't fail, regardless of how hard it is. But the problem is when we often get into things like, for example, a couple healing through infidelity or betrayal. It's an issue if it keeps coming up, it keeps getting poked out, all of that stuff beyond, of course, talking about it, in the beginning when it needs to be. Sometimes when you get into it, you're like, this is too hard, it hurts too much, I don't want to always be wondering and thinking and suspicious. Maybe it's just better if I just move on. Some couples can push through it and some can't. Sometimes getting into the reality of, yes, I'll do whatever it takes to, sometimes it turns out that the reality is too much. No judgment, So this is kind of where it feels like you're struggling with something. Again, whether it's a relationship or a job or whatever. So let's pull some advice, guidance. What is the best way for Taurus to navigate their way through at least this 2-week period of time? What is the thing that they can focus on, or any action steps to help navigate through this? The Star, the Three of Coins, the Six of Coins, or Pentacles as this suit is known in other decks. It's Earth energy. So we have the Star card here, which Major Arcana card, and it's a strong implication, a strong message from God, Spirit, your angels, and guide, that this is a card of renewed hope, faith, and optimism, of trusting the path that you're on. It's one of the wish fulfillment cards. So for the time being, you're on the right path. Stay the course. And then we have the Three of Coins and the Six of Coins. So this is about teamwork, partnership, collaboration. Both parties agreeing, again, regardless of the situation or the relationship, both parties agreeing on a goal and coming together with their own different ideas and thoughts and experiences and points of view, haggling, compromising, negotiating in order to accomplish that. And the Six of Coins, which in a way is similar because this is about equality, gift giving, gift receiving, giving and receiving, a mutually equitable, mutually beneficial relationship. So partnering together on that, work or relationship. It feels like somebody wronged somebody in the past, or that was how it came across. But there's still, and you've been trying to kind of get through it, but it's hard and wondering if you should give up. Spirit is saying stay the path, stay the course, because there is opportunity here. You can choose to take it or not, of course, free will. There's opportunity here to sit down and negotiate, to make it more fair, more even, more equal. Equal giving, equal receiving, equal appreciation and equal respect of each other's efforts, and trying to be more considerate of each party, right? That's the advice. So strong indication that, this can be worked through. Again, of course, free will. So Taurus, that is your reading for the last half of June. I hope you found it helpful and clarifying. Again, if you'd like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading, just click on the description link below, email me at Maggie, the number 1 McGuire, @gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the July 2020 general reading. Stay safe, stay well, many blessings and love and peace to you, and be kind to each other. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.